You guys done well at home, even tonight without the result that you need to take on the road.
I like the way we were just hounding pucks. I think sometimes you get on the road, you sit back a little bit. But I mean, if we continue to hound pucks the way we did, play below the goal line and get pucks in that, I mean, we're going to be a good team. So I just got to keep building that.
Brad, you've talked before about, when you play the right way, the results are going to come. How frustrating is it when you play a game as well as you played tonight and against Toronto and you still don't get the points?
It just shows how tight the margins are right now. This time of year, everything tightens up, and it just shows that like little mistakes cost games, and so we really have to limit the amount of mistakes we make. We had two pretty good games here that we lost, and should have come away with some points. But again, it's just margin, so we have to remember that moving forward.
Brad, does this team kind of need a pressure release right now, just given the frustration and in the different ways the frustration has manifested itself?
Talk about frustration. I don't think that we feel frustrated all the time. I think there's moments where you're frustrated that you didn't get the outcome you wanted, or maybe we can play to our standard, but we don't come to the rink every day frustrated. So yeah, obviously this is disappointing that we had a good game and we didn't get the points we would have liked, but there's games where we didn't play well at all and got points. That's just the way the game goes. But yeah, I wouldn't say that we're super frustrated when we get together. It just sometimes it's what the situation dictates that you have to work through.
Well, let me word it another way.
Okay.
How badly does this team need to be rewarded with a victory to have something to kind of just as a jumping off point?
Yeah, I think a victory, that's kind of the reward at the end of the day, but the process is really what dictates getting that reward. And it is nice for sure to get the wins and get the points when you have games like this, but that's just reassuring that we're doing the right thing. So, I think the biggest thing is win or lose, or we have to continue to realize and watch a video and understand the way that we need to play. And I think we're getting that. We're getting a little bit better at it, a little more in sync. And obviously we're missing two of our best team men, not just our best team men, two of the best defensemen in the league. So, those things have an impact. But I think it's about the process every day, and but yeah, obviously it feels good when you play well, you do the right things to get a win at the end of the day, 100%.
Do you feel like the process has been good in practices?
I think, I haven't been around since a break in practice a whole lot, and then when we're back, I took a day there, so I can't speak from the break on necessarily how the execution's been every day in practice, but from what I hear, it's been good, and I felt it was fine this morning. I liked how we practiced this morning, so yeah, we just have to continue to do that. That's where it starts for us always.
Brad, personally, you've known nothing but success in your career, so what's this like?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. We missed the playoffs twice. It's been a while, and we've lost some big moments through my career too. So I think the biggest thing is when you go through adversity, and it comes in all kinds of different ways, and it really just tests your character, and there's ways you got to try to find to work through it. And usually the way you do that is as a group, and it does. At the end of the day, you don't always achieve every goal you're shooting for, but that's what builds great bonds and great friendships when you go through this adversity together. And we're doing that. Obviously, it hasn't been the season that we wanted, and we haven't had the success that we would have liked this time of the year. But the good thing is that we're coming together over it. And at the end of the day, we may not achieve what we hope to this year, but that doesn't mean that we can't build for something greater and bring it back next year. So, we're going to work every single day to continue to improve and build our game, and we're going to claw and fight every single day to get into the playoffs here. It's a dogfight, and these are the moments that, regardless of how they turn out, you embrace them and you enjoy them, because every game matters. The intensity is very high right now, and you know, this is what it's all about, that competitiveness. You can't replicate anywhere else in life, and it's a rush that you get, and we're going through that every night right now. So yeah, it's just about embracing it every day and leaving our best on the ice, and hopefully it goes our way here.
What's your role in this and helping guys get through it?
I think my thing has always been, I just try to work every day, and you know, I try to keep the mood upbeat. It's how I've always been. You know, and sometimes you have a quieter group or younger guys, and it's just about talking a little bit more and communicating more. But for me, and I think I've learned this a lot from the older guys that I've watched and led the teams I was on, but they're first and foremost the hardest working guys every day, and so that starts there.
The play that Matt was hurt on, was that just a freak play, or was it something that could have been prevented with the door being?
I honestly didn't get a look at it. I haven't seen a replay yet, so I can't comment on it.
Pasta said he's more concerned about wins than point streak, but when you look at what he's been able to do in these 60 games, what do you think of that?
I mean, he should be very high in the MVP candidate race right now. You know, he's on another level, and it's impressive to watch him every night and the things that he does. He just creates so much for this group, and you know, he's leading the charge right now. So it is. I mean, we know, we get to see it every day. We understand the talent that he is, but he's rising to another level right now where he's one of the best in the league, and it's fun to watch.
Right, how do you keep the mindset right when you're out shooting them 16-2, but then you find yourself down 1-0?
Yeah, I mean, that happens. It's part of it. You know, I think that it's one of those things where you just realize that you're doing a lot of good things, and if you keep pushing, it should break at some point. It obviously didn't tonight, the way we were hoped it to. Their goalie played really well. He made a lot of big saves. You know, he won them that game.
Thanks, Brett.